I go to work here in a couple hours, I figure I help you guys with a lot of questions. Well, with a huge question that I've been asked. Everybody wants to know, what to do in the gym, how to, pick certain workouts, what workouts they need to do, what works this, what works that. And, I may send them with what I'm doing, but my workouts are specifically designed and tailored to me and what I need, my weak points, and things like that. So I figure I'll show you guys a way of kind of how I come up with my workouts. All right. So I'm real big on heavy compound lifting, movements that target certain areas, but you have to use a lot of different muscles in order to perform that workout. And those heavy compound movements that I like to stick to are going to be your bench press, your overhead press, your squat, your deadlift, and any kind of rowing movement. I have a bent over row, but any type of rowing movement, all right? And with these workouts, you notice that you kind of target everything. With your bench press, you have your chest, and you have a little bit of triceps coming in. Your overhead press, you're gonna have your chest, and you're also gonna have your deltoids and your shoulders. They're gonna come into play. Your squat is gonna be hamstrings and quads. Deadlift is gonna be hamstring, maybe a little bit of quads, but a lot of hamstring. And your rows are gonna take care of your back. And if you notice with all of these movements, you're gonna have your core tight. So you're gonna be working, your abdominal section. You're gonna be working your lower back. Your whole core is gonna be working through all these movements. And that's why you notice that I say I don't do a lot of isolated ab workouts. And that's because my workouts, the majority of them, are planned this way. So with saying that, I like to set up my workouts like this. We'll start them this way. And I do a push-pull legs. So push is going to be bench press and overhead press. But because these are two heavy compound movements, I don't want to do a bench press and then go into an overhead press and I'm maxed out. I'm not getting the most of that lift. So I'll split these up, My bench press will be my push A workout, and my overhead press will be my push B workout, okay? Same thing with squat and deadlift. I don't want to do both. I don't like to do both really on the same day. So I'll do leg A will be like a heavy squat day, and my leg B will be a lot of deadlifts, a lot of stiff leg, Romanian deadlifts, And then as far as rowing, I may have one day where I'll do a lot of bent over rows, and then the next pull day I may do a lot more biceps. It'll be more bicep dominant. Okay. All right. So like I said, let's go with just push A right now. All right. So push A is gonna be my bench press. I'll probably do just flat bench, barbell or a dumbbell, whatever I'm feeling. All right. And then I kind of go into then I start kind of breaking it down a little bit. So after my heavy bench press, my chest, my anterior deltoids and my triceps may be done at this moment. So my chest probably still has a little bit more work. So what I could probably do is sometimes I'll do an incline fly, or I'll do a cable fly, some type of fly, or sometimes I'll do like any type of machine work to work that chest. There's no need for me to do heavy bench and then go into heavy incline and then go into heavy decline. I don't necessarily need that. In order for your chest to be worked, it's just, you retract and you extend. Incline does a little of this and decline does a little of this, but at the core of the workout, as long as you're retracting that scapula and you're pushing and squeezing your chest, you're gonna get the workout. So that's what my bench press is for. And then I just kind of do some minor work. So I'm doing some flies. I do some machine work because I can kind of burn out on those, and then I'm good. And then also what I'll do is I'll go into since it's a push workout, I may do some dumbbell shoulder press. I may do some lateral raise, for my shoulders, just to hit a little shoulders. And then I'll go into triceps. I'll do a push down, like a rope push down, and then I may do some skull crushers. You know, and I'll kind of figure out a couple workouts that I want to do, and that's how I'll set up that day. And then as far as my push B, I'll start with my overhead press, and then because it's that's normally like a shoulder dominant workout, I may go into you know, some lateral raises and maybe even some real deltoid flies, and you know, I won't do a bench press. I'll probably just do some machine work on my chest and maybe some cables and some skull crushers. So for the most part, these workouts can remain the same if you want them to be. It's just that initial workout is going to be different. All right. Same thing when you go into your leg days. My leg days, okay, let's say I do heavy fucking squats. So if I'm going to do heavy squats, 9 times out of 10, what I'm going to end up doing is maybe like some leg extensions, and then maybe some hamstring curls. I'll do, you know, a standing calf, a seated calf, and then whatever else I might throw in. I might do a leg press. I may do some lunges, you know, stuff like that. But you know, I'm just hitting the muscles in a different way. I've gone super heavy on my squats. I'm pushing all the weight. So now, you know, I'm looking at, you know, 8 to 10 rep range when it comes to these, maybe burning out on a lot of stuff. But that main movement is that squat, you know, working those quads. My quads are like killing me at this point. And then sometimes I'll do back squat. Sometimes I'll do front squat. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling. And then for my deadlift day, because that's going to be hamstring dominant, I may do a leg press right afterwards. You know, just so I'm kind of hitting both, but you know, it's super hamstring dominant when I'm doing my deadlifts. And then after the leg press, I may do some lunges. Of course, I'll do both calf workouts. Those are always going to be in my workout. And then whatever else that comes up, I may do some Bulgarian squats. You know, just throwing in different workouts. And this is sloppy. You know, if you can't read this, I apologize. You probably can't, because I can't. But you can hear me, so that's all that matters. I'm just kind of trying to help you. I'm just trying to help you see how you can build a workout. And like I said, when it comes to back, you got your row. So after your row, well, before my row, what I might do is pull-ups. I like to always start my back workout with pull-ups. And just no weight, just get up there, body weight, and I'll just do maybe like 3 to 5 sets to failure of pull-ups, just to really warm my back up and get it nice and warm, and I'm ready. And then after that, I'll jump into a row. You know, I may do, you know, bent over barbell row. I may do the bent over barbell row, but with it the long way. So you're kind of holding it like this and pulling. You know, any type of row movement. I like to do a row movement where I'm standing and I have to, you know, keep everything tight, my core tight, everything has to be good, you know, almost to where you almost have to like deadlift it up and to get it, just so I'm working everything. You know, after that, maybe I'll do some dumbbell rows, you know, or I'll do some cable rows. If I really want to work my lats, I might do some lat pulls. You know, when you're grabbing the cable and, you know, you're pulling, you know, working your lats. And then I'll go into biceps. So I may do, you know, just a standing bicep curl. I may do a preacher curl. I may do a hammer curl. You know, whatever I feel like for like biceps, just to target it. And then the next time I do back, well, my pull day, or my pull B, I'll focus more on biceps. So I'll probably do more. I'll start off with biceps, you know, instead of doing biceps at the end. They're almost, you know, sometimes they can be fatigued, especially if you're not, if your mind muscle connection isn't there. You know, it's good to go ahead and use that other day to target your biceps. Do more bicep workout. You may do.
Hello, would you like to order today?
Yes, can I get 3 McChickens with no mayo?
Okay.